Okay, Team Aquarius. So I have to, reset for us. You know what I'm saying? I don't show special treatment, but I'm going to be real. I do show special treatment because, I've been working on me and the aqua energy for a minute. So I'm personally invested. But I will definitely keep it non-biased and not read for myself. But I will be able to let you know some places where it may resonate in my own, experience to maybe help you connect some things for you. Okay, so first thing that I want to let you know is that Mercury retrograde is retrograding in Pisces. So right next door to us, right, we do a lot of work in kind of the heart space with Pisces. We just don't really express it that much. You know what I'm saying? So, for us, the retrograde is specifically going to be focusing in on the second house. And this is going to be going on from February 17th through March 10th. Second house is all about us. Not us, our values. What is it that we may be reevaluating spiritually and physically and emotionally, how we hold value to things, to even maybe relationships or situations, our image, everything. So that is the area that Mercury retrograde is going to be focusing on the most, is the second house, right? And I think even we can talk about money, like the value that we put on the things that we're spending, that we're investing. I think investing may be a big thing, and that may be something that we're going to have to be careful about, is to really take our time, really look at all the details to invest in the right thing before we put our name on the dotted line for some things for this retrograde. So I'm eager to see what's going to pop off. Let's get into the oracle. Let me make sure we're good here. Yeah. Okay. All right, we give all praise to the Almighty and just so gracious and so humble and have much gratitude for everything that the universe has brought over to us. I tell you, the Aquariuses also have a lot going on big this year and last year, and I think next year with a lot of the planets. So, Age of Aquarius is a real thing right now. So we've got to learn how to balance that energy, because we have a lot of good things happening for us, but we also have a responsibility to teach others like this forward thinking, healing way of life. So Will came out, and I have my own interpretation of it, but I feel some beginnings and nourishment. Ashe. So I feel some actual factual type energy from some of the Aquariuses. So I want to actually read to you what Will says, and I think that it will resonate more because it's coming from this non-emotional place. So, wax and give us 4. Decisions require action. You are in control of your own decisions in life, no one else. Passion and will of your success. You will persist. You possess free will, which means you should focus on yourself first and avoid placing your will over another's. The affirmation is, I have the will to make the changes I need. Will feels like a very old-fashioned concept. In a modern world where it seems like everything is geared up to be as easy as possible, there's always someone else to blame. The idea of placing our personal will persistently into something seems quaint. When we decide we are going to change something in our lives, we say a particularly negative pattern or bad habit breaking the old way of doing things can be difficult. The change requires a concentration or will. We may want the change, but it's our will that insists we stay on the path to change. To be willful means to have power or of control over our own actions, and that will fires up the persistence we need to get what we want. Contrary to popular belief, in witchcraft traditions, practitioners did not interfere with another's free will. This means we do not cast spells upon people who influence their behavior or how to get what they want. Instead, we cast ourselves in the line of our will, focusing carefully on what we would like in our lives, instead of, for example, casting a spell to get back an ex or something like that. We ethically cast upon ourselves our ideal partner. This way we don't interfere with free will, and if the ex is our ideal partner, he will return to us freely. If not, we have attracted someone new and better for us. Either way, we win. To use our productivity, we should assess what we really want and make sure that this is what we want to reach for. And it says that we should wear hematite at this time, which usually I have on, but not right now. But I do have the hematite here for our deck. So putting that idea of, I know that was long, but I think we needed to hear it. With beginning and nourishment, right? It's saying like, it's time for like a new way of living that is going to feed us, like overly feed us, right? And I think the change is in like the value, right? But if we value things different, then we're going to have some different conversations that I think we may just have always let pass, and we blamed it on things being out of our control. And that shit is not true. It's not true. Come on now, Aquarius, you don't have control. You are as successful as you are because of all the control that you have had, right? So now it's like, and I'm reading myself, time to put your big girl, big guy panties on and have some of these tough conversations that will only make you stronger and realize more about yourself as soon as you have them. Trust me, I've already been going through it. Okay. Underneath the deck. Ooh, the Empress. So, I think that this is definitely going to be talking about our resources and how much, like, this investment. I feel like the investment for something to be fruitful, for something new to be born. Or maybe just you be reborn. Maybe this is like a time where we're going to have this, like, introspection and then rebirth and be like, oh, we leveled up in those little 2-3 weeks. What y'all do? Oh, no bullshit. Okay. 6 of Wands. So success in the passion area, like taking action on your passions, and some kind of, you'll be recognized. After you've made this change up, like you make a switch up of a few different things. And Judgment. Maybe you'll be recognized by somebody like with some authority. Promotion, or you promote yourself, hit this certain goal or something, or elevate, maybe spiritually. You go on a journey, you know what I'm saying? I was talking to King Noor the other day, and he was talking about how he had to go on his quest or whatever it was when he was young to find his spirit animal. You know what I'm saying? I feel some shit like that. And King Noor is not an Aquarius. I think he's a Leo. I can't remember. Anyways, whatever. It doesn't matter. The story still stands. Like, maybe it's something like that you're going to be going through for a retrograde. But in your own whatever way. Okay. So we already realized that we have many options. Many things that we want to do. Many plans. Many people. Many fun, business, many like frenemies, many places to go, people to see, many a lot of resources. Like, you know, I mean, it's a lot, and I think sometimes it can be hard to prioritize what to do and like to execute it. You know what I'm saying, to get it all the way done versus like shooting out all of these things that you are working on, people that you're working with, and like, you know, it can be a lot sometimes. Okay, so crowning us, we got the Three of Swords. And I feel as if it's like we got to break some hearts. Or it's going to break our heart to break some hearts. But we can no longer not answer our call of like our heart, of what we value and what we're going to spend our time on. So what we are doing right now is working hard, getting organized. And I think that even though this is in the past position, it is like, it ain't past yet. You got some grunt work to do for a little bit. I mean, just good. What, retrograde about 8 weeks? Go hard for this next 8 weeks and see the elevation and see the outcome of this promotion, of this. You know, High Priestess has been coming up a lot with many of the signs. And I think it just speaks to the age of Aquarius, and it speaks to the energy around spiritual work, period, and how it can navigate and be a part of and affect your everyday life. And I think that you guys are examples of how to do it in the area that you're an expert in. And so it's time to get down with it and get disciplined, because people are looking up to you. And yet we have another idea. On top of all of that heaviness, oh, I didn't mean to keep going. We have another idea, and then love wants to come in and fucking, you know what it does. Makes us choose between this, boop, or this. I might as well just finish it out. Whatever. We fear deception. We fear maybe even our own deception that we can do of not showing all of our cards and being a little bit removed or whatever. And that's the way we protect ourselves sometimes. But the outcome is a Three of Wands. So matching right up with the Three of Hearts. Three of Swords. Sorry. It's been a long night. I think this is what we're walking away from. We're walking away from this Three of Swords. And we're walking towards our fucking destiny. Like, lead with your crown. And watch your back. There's competition because you are rising. So get it together. Tighten up. Tighten your game up. Okay, love. Look like we got time, but let me not project my own shit. Good Lord. We are all over the place. Whoa, what is that? You coming? Nope. Okay. Virtue. You acknowledge your loving spiritual attitudes that encourage others to grow. So that's what you're going to be doing. Maybe finding self-value. Okay, Aquarius. I got some shit to think about. But perhaps you do too. So if you want to get a personal reading, hit me up on my link in my bio to go to the tarot readings, or you can go to pantydropperoil.com, click services, and book a reading with me. I'm going to be doing more of these. Hope you like this, like cosmic counseling type thing I have going on. And if you have any questions or anything like that, please comment below. Hit me up in my DMs. Share this video to your favorite Aquarius so we can take over the world. Okay, bye.